The Margaritaville singer died on Friday at age 76. Jimmy Buffett's celebrity friends are remembering him after his death. Andy Cohen, Elton John, Bill Clinton, and several other starry friends paid tribute to the late singer-songwriter on Saturday, shortly after it was announced that he died the night before at age 76. The king of cool, paradise was wherever Jimmy Buffett was, Cohen, 55, wrote alongside a picture of the musician on X, formerly known as Twitter. He was everybody's friend, and paradise was wherever he was. Rest in peace, sweet Jimmy. Red Heart Sun Waterwave Parrot Hamburger, he added on Instagram of Buffett, who previously appeared on his Bravo program Watch What Happens Live. Fellow TV hosts Hoda Kotb paid tribute with her own post, penning that Buffett personified joy and embodied goodness. Always smiling, she wrote on X, "I remember the time he met my mom at Jazzfest and showered her with love, like he knew her his whole life. Bet he did that millions of times to millions of people." RIP. Sports analyst Pat McAfee, who soundtracked Football Game Day on ESPN Saturday with Buffett's signature hit, also toasted the star, noting that he was an absolute icon. Jimmy Buffett's music brought happiness to millions of people, wrote former U.S. President Clinton, 77, who experienced the singer performing for him during his time in the Oval Office. "I'll always be grateful for his kindness, generosity, and great performances through the years, including at the White House in 2000. My thoughts are with his family, friends, and legion of devoted fans," he continued. Several fellow musicians also opened up about their bonds with Buffett on social media, including Toby Keith, who shared 2 photos with Buffett and wrote in his caption, "The pirate has passed. Tremendous influence on so many of us," Keith, 62, added on X. On his Instagram story, John, 76, remembered Buffett as a unique and treasured entertainer. His fans adored him and he never let them down, the music superstar added. "This is the saddest of news. A lovely man gone way too soon. Condolences to Jane and the family from David and me." New Kids on the Block's Donnie Wahlberg also praised Buffett, writing in a post, "Jimmy Buffett was that guy. The coolest, and one of the absolute nicest, guys I ever knew. I was so looking forward to seeing you, and working with you, again Jimmy. Now, I'll look forward to catching a most heavenly sunset with you someday." Instead, Wahlberg, 54, added, "My eternal respect and gratitude to you, my friend." Folded hands medium light skin tone red heart dove dizzy dot. Top Gun Maverick star Miles Teller, who called Buffett a legend, used his platform to share a quote from the musician alongside a wholesome photo of the two hanging out on a boat with others. "I can't change the direction of the wind, but I can adjust my sails to always reach my destination." Kelly Slater, the famed professional surfer who said he grew up listening to Buffett, shared a lengthy Instagram post where he reflected on meeting Buffett in France in 2010, 8 years after his father died. "The first day I told him how much he reminded me of my own father, and from that moment on he kind of became a surrogate to me, occasionally calling me from some far-off land telling me he missed me and I had to come visit him wherever he was," Slater remembered. "He told me life was too short not to take every good opportunity that came along and go live it. I'm not sure I've met many people with as positive an attitude who were as welcoming and giving as Jimmy has been to me, just one of the many thousands of friends he's had around this world." While Slater, 51, noted he was having a tough time accepting his friend's death, he wrote that he feels blessed to have had some really incredible memories every single time I hung out with him, whether it was him flying me to my brother's bachelor party in Key West, joining us for a surf and a dinner in Hossegor, making me play a song with him at his restaurant, or giving me his guest house in Palm Beach for the night and taking me for a round of golf the next day. I really don't want to believe such a fine man is gone, but I'm thankful and lucky for the times we had," the athlete added. "It's 5 o'clock somewhere, Jimmy, and I know you'd be smoking a joint with a drink in your hand and a huge smile on your face like any good pirate would. Thanks for being one of the good guys. It was a real dream to know you." And as he always signed off, fins up. Professional wrestling great Ric Flair also paid tribute to Buffett, as he remembered their 3 decades of friendship with a touching behind-the-scenes photo. "So saddened to hear about the loss of my great friend Jimmy Buffett. 30 years of friendship. He was an amazing entertainer who made the world a better place. Thank you, Jimmy. Rest in peace, he said. In a statement of his own, President Joe Biden remembered Buffett as a poet of paradise. Jimmy Buffett was an American music icon who inspired generations to step back and find the joy in life and in one another, he continued. We had the honor to meet and get to know Jimmy over the years, and he was in life as he was performing on stage, full of goodwill and joy, using his gift to bring people together. Added Biden, Jill and I send our love to his wife of 46 years, Jane, to their children, Savannah, Sarah, and Cameron, to their grandchildren, and to the millions of fans who will continue to love him even as his ship now sails for new shores. A statement shared on both social media and Buffett's website Saturday noted that he died peacefully on the night of September 1, surrounded by his family, friends, music, and dogs. He lived his life like a song till the very last breath and will be missed beyond measure by so many, the statement continued, alongside an image of Buffett sitting on a boat. Buffett is survived by his wife Jane and children Savannah, Sarah, and Cameron.